I'm going to ask the white Americans in the room to please repeat after me. On behalf of myself and on behalf of my country, to you and all African Americans, from the beginning of our nation's history, in honor of your ancestors and on behalf of your children, please hear this from my heart. I apologize. Please forgive us. With this prayer, I acknowledge the depth of the evils that have been perpetrated against Black people in America. From slavery to lynchings, to white supremacist laws, to the denial of voting rights, to all the ways, both large and small, all of them evil, all of them wrong, for all the oppression and all of the injustices. I apologize. Please forgive us.
There are subscription boxes for everything these days. Twee menswear, makeup, dog toys. And now, 2 women are hoping a box, delivered once a month, can alleviate white guilt. But as Evan McMorris Santoro discovered, it won't come cheap.
Bara Ellman is a rabbi and professor of Jewish studies who lives in Park Slope, Brooklyn. Bara's holiday gift haul this year includes something for herself, the Safety Pin Box, a new monthly subscription service designed to wake up white people to the realities of being Black in America. Plans start at $25 and go all the way up to $100 a month.
Okay.
Are you getting that feeling of like unboxing, that exciting feeling of like a gift?
Well, it's not so much as a gift, but it's kind of exciting that I feel like I'm getting ready to learn, like, I don't know, Mission Impossible, like what my job is supposed to be, you know?
The Safety Pin is the Make America Great Again hat for white people who want to show the world they didn't vote for Trump. After an election that progressives believe hinged on racism, the Safety Pin is meant to display that the wearer is a safe white person. The trend quickly became commercialized. Now you can find designer safety pins online for over $300. Organizers Marissa Johnson and Leslie Mack think they can use all this white guilt for good and capitalize on it at the same time.
So I was talking with our marketing consultant, and she suggested that we add some other content to the different subscription levels.
So they created the Safety Pin Box. The plan is to make some profit while also giving grants to Black women activists. I went to Grand Rapids to watch the first set of boxes get packed in Leslie's house.
That's a good idea. Yeah, that is actually a really good idea.
This is sort of the epicenter of white guilt, is the white middle-aged mom who voted for Hillary but saw Trump win on the back of the white women vote.
Yeah.
That's where the money is.
That's where
the money is.
That's where the need is. I wouldn't say the money, but it is where the need is.
Well, you're a business person.
Yeah.
That's where the cash is, right? Mm-hmm. That's where the money is.
Well, the cash is in all the white people's wallets. So I'm not discriminate about whose wallet it is exactly.
Yeah.
But I will say that that's where the need exists. That's where the desire is to do the work. And so I'm hopeful that we can channel that energy in a really positive way and create some better allies. Because what we've had up till now is a lot of white people educating themselves and educating each other. And it's like, great, what happens after you're educated? You know, what happens after there's a huge populace of white people that know what supremacy is and understand the intricacies of it and get how bad it is? What do they do with that?
Wear safety pins.
Do you see how silly that sounds? Really how silly it sounds, that's the response to learning about supremacy is I'm gonna put something on my clothing and that's gonna be something active. It really isn't active. So we're looking to move that into action.
So what's in the box? Bara finds lesson plans and tasks to complete. Some tasks are simple, like give Black people higher tips. Others are harder.
This month at Safety Pin Box, we are focused on learning about and practicing radical compassion, that's nice, as a part of combating white supremacy.
You do 3 things every week. One is directed towards This, in this case, Black elderly. One is directed towards the over-incarcerated, and this one's media. This week, I take a look at the media I consume on a regular basis and evaluate it for bias and worthiness.
A few hundred people have signed up for the safety pin box already. But it may have drawn more criticism than customers so far. And most of the critics have been liberals. Many don't like the idea of profiting off of what they see as activism.
So this is not to buy you a new car.
Well, I mean, I might get a new car. I don't know. I'm not willing to say on the air that I'm not going to get a new car. I might get a new car, but I would have earned that car.
So what is it about white people that they also require you to give them a box of things to do? Why don't they just write you the check?
Yeah, I mean, you could just write the check. But I think for us, when it's about actually providing a service that people are asking for, so that there's a market. And that's really when we talk about it being a business, it's a business model because there's a need. And I say all the time, like, had white people got their shit together and actually provided this for themselves, we wouldn't have a business model right now. But they haven't. And so here we are providing this service for them.
The most radical politics are sometimes the simplest ones. Safety pin box's message to guilty whites: if you want to do something, put money in a black woman's pocket.
And I just would say, you know, we never pretended to be anything but radical black women. And so we're going to do some radical shit and we'll see what happens.